opportunity for guild members to work collaboratively, okay? Artists, many different artists working together to produce one piece of art on a lasting work of art. So this is something that's going to be around for years and beautifies our community. It showcases the talents of our members, that's you folks. It advances the mission of the goal of the guild, which is to educate them about the value of having this artwork in the community. And it raises our profile. So you know, we're this little organization, hardly anyone knows about us. I say OVCAG and they say, what? As a smaller community group, we should be doing something that shows the larger community that we're here. Because Barbara Rose had put us in touch with the Dayworker Center in Mountain View, and they had a project that was basically, you know, go for it. I thought it was a small enough project that for the first time we could sort of practice what our, you know, processes are, and it's a controlled environment in the sense that it's inside. Monday we have an appointment to go to talk to the executive director of the Dayworker Center of Mountain View and present her with 2 design plans for our idea for the project. Basically, when you go into the center, it's a remodeled warehouse. You walk in and there's a reception area and there's a wall right in front of you and 2 doors. And on the wall is a bronze plaque. And the bronze plaque shows workers who are in t-shirts and caps and jeans, and they're just sort of standing in a line, because that's a lot of what they do is stand in line and wait for a job. They work by the day. Some of them work 2 or 3 times a week. Some of them don't get that much work. So it's a very stressful situation for them. So this is a support organization that puts them in touch with employers and gives them services while they're waiting to work. Services like English as a second language and job hunting skills and things of that nature. So this wall is intended to be a way to welcome people into the center, and also a way to thank the sponsors who put up the money to reorganize and remodel the warehouse into the center. And so they want to thank their donors, so it's a donor wall, and they would like to have the bronze plaque stay where it is, which is kind of a design problem. And they want it to reflect what the workers do, what their concerns are, and just sort of bring people into this community of workers.
So we are a non-profit organization, so we have been in service the last 16 years, mostly immigrants from Latin America, but also we have for all over the world actually. Another service like really important for us to provide is just to help the workers to improve their skills, the life skills, also surviving skills, because some of them come here without English, for example. So, and we provide English as second language class. And then also the need of celebrate and recognize these donors, bring the people that is working today, the wonderful group, your group, just to come together and just make this wonderful piece of art like we are going to see pretty soon. And hopefully you stay tuned until then.
Our design has changed multiple times. Now we're doing a tool collage of representative tools from all of the skills that the people who work at the center bring to the job. So we did took computer images off the web of all different tools, and we put them on this grid that's the size of the mural that we want. And now what we need to do is translate this into an outline so that we have very simple lines. And what we're hoping will happen, and we're actually pretty certain it's going to happen, is that this will have an effect like wallpaper, so that it won't be quite so busy looking. It'll kind of drop back a little bit and be more of a textured background. Light tables that we sort of made out of lamps and a glass top table. So we have 2 groups working, one on each side. And so our goal for this evening is to get all the outlines drawn. going to use puffy fabric paint to make stamps that we can then roll on the clay. Because when you think about it, right, we want the puffy paint to be on this side, so that's puffy paint. So then when we press it into the clay, it will be right side up.
Today we are working in wet clay. Process starts over here with Joan, who is prepping clay to go through the slab roller. The design we are working on is a line art version of a bunch of the different tools that they use at the Dayworker Center for the different jobs they do, be it agriculture or entertaining or cooking or whatever. We've taken that design, we've broken it up into 8x8 tiles that are numbered left to right, which we have then transferred into individually customized tile stamp things using puffy paint. Once we get a slab out, we are smoothing it down and rolling in our custom stamp, which we're going to leave on. We're going to cut it out, smoothing down. We cut out the tile, we transfer it upside down onto one of these boards. We cut out grooves on the back to help give it a little extra support when we mortar it onto the board. It'll be mounted on the wall there. We got some plywood boards, so we're going to mortar it onto that. Then we put the number on the back, and then we take them around to the layout and drawing area here, which you can see we are attempting to lay them out in their actual order. The idea being that we'll be able to see if there's any lines that need to connect differently or something like that. That we feel better about it if we can actually see it. And then they'll dry here, both with sheetrock on the bottom and sheetrock on the top, for probably in stacks, 2-layer stacks, for about a week and a half to get totally dry and to stay fairly flat. After which we'll fire them, stain them, and deliver them. Right here.
29.
So
So
you can see that is up.
that's it. So this is
That's the top.
T there.
Yes.
And you want the number as well?
Yes. We decided to take all of our stamps and put them in numerical order, and when we did it, we realized, hey, 19's missing. And then we just realized we have a 61. We're not supposed to have a 61. So it's our missing 19. Momentarily.
2 at once.
molding, the framing around the whole thing.